I think they're going to get hard news from every corner of the globe, most particularly America, but with some fun. I mean, I think that Fox does a great job, and I hope to do a good job as well, of not boring the viewers while you give them the world news and the domestic news. And so I think you're going to leave those 2 hours knowing everything there is to know in terms of headlines, but also thinking to yourself, I had a good time. I enjoyed myself watching that show and taking in that news. I really am going to miss aggravating him desperately. I'm sorry I have to give that up. Thankfully, his office is just right down the hall, so I can, resume in the afternoons after my show's over. But, I have to tell you, and I'm sure like our viewers know this just from watching him, but Bill Hemmer is a prince of a man. He is the classiest, kindest, most thoughtful gentleman, apart from my husband, I know. And I loved being with him every morning. I really did. My number one choice right now would be Michelle Obama. I would love to interview her. I just think she's so fascinating. I don't think the public has seen enough of her. She rarely sits down for interviews, and usually it's with her husband when you do see that. So if I, had anybody right now, put me down for Michelle Obama. Right now, honestly, if I could do anything other than news, like realistically, you said, I'll just make it happen, despite your skills. I would love to be a backup doo-wop girl for some sort of a Tina Turner-esque band. Now, I can't sing, and I really can't dance very well, so it's not all that realistic. But if I could be one of those backup, I don't want to be the main gal. There's too much pressure. But just in the shiny little outfit with the other gals in the back, I think I could die happy. I have to say, just as wonderful as I thought it would be, it's so much better. I miss him when I come to work. I'm so jealous of my nanny. I think she's got the best job in the world. But it's so rewarding when you go home and he lights up and I light up, and just as great as this has been, I'm so excited about the new show, and I love being at Fox. I truly do. I feel very well supported with friends and colleagues here. Nothing compares to him. I am so happy to have this opportunity to talk directly to the fans, because I have to tell you, I have been overwhelmed with your incredible generosity and thoughtfulness. Almost as soon as I said I was pregnant on the air, and straight through to today, where my son Yates is now 4 months old, gifts continue to come in. You are so incredibly generous. Those of you who have hand-knitted blankets for him, needle-pointed blankets and pictures to hang in his room, clothing that you've sent, sports paraphernalia, you name it, you've sent it. And whenever possible over these months, I have sent you personal notes to thank you. Unfortunately, I want to say, sometimes these things come and they have no return address, either because it wasn't put on there or because our mailroom, decided to rip open the box to make sure there wasn't anything bad in there and ripped right through an address. So for those of you who send something and you did not get a personal note from me, the only reason is because I didn't have your address. I am so moved by your thoughtfulness. I will never know how to thank you all. But trust me, I have been deeply touched by it. My husband has too, and my little buddy, when he is old enough to talk, is going to send his personal thanks to all of you. God bless you all. Thank you so much for thinking of us and for watching. And we're really looking forward to celebrating this new chapter together. And there may be some guest appearances by my little buddy. Stay tuned.